You should really try to understand each other's priority when it comes to money. It's very important for you to respect your partner's financial values. Trying your best to find that agreement can really lead to a healthier relationship.
Hi, I'm Yaji. I'm from a small town in China, and I always dreamed of a better life. So I left everything behind. After 10 years of dedication and hard work, I began to build a life that I love. Welcome to my world. I'm grateful for how far I've come, and I can't wait to share my journey with you.
Hello, what's up, guys? Today we are going to have a real talk. And the topic is very important, but somehow it is getting overlooked as well. Managing money in a relationship. Whether you're just starting out or have been together for years, we have to say handling finance can really set a tone for a healthy relationship with your partner. That is being said, we have no time to waste. Let's get started. First, let's talk about how to choose a partner who's financially responsible. I want you to understand that to choose a financially responsible partner doesn't mean they have to be some sort of millionaire or how well or stable the income that they take home. It's more about how well they understand their finance. For example, do they know how much that they take home? Do they take a portion of their income to save and invest for the future? Or do they know how much they should spend and at the same time they're not overspending? If they have debt, are they managing them well? Do they have a plan when they're going to pay it off? All these topics are very important to look at before your relationship is moving further. For example, this can be moving together or getting married. And I also want you to understand that whether you're a woman or man, it's not really about being nosy when you bring up the finance topic. For example, ask them about their financial goal or how they manage their money. It's more about making sure that you both are on the same page to create a healthy and better future. And that also leads to my next point, how to approach money in a relationship. To start off the topic, the first step you can do is to ask your partner, what's your financial goal? I understand it's a little hard for people to open up right away about their finance situation, but as a couple, the first thing that you can do together is to set a goal, which means you can talk about your financial goal in 5 years, maybe it's to buying a car, or financial goals in 10 years, it's maybe to have a family and have a house and so on. So once you really have a goal together, it would be a little easier to start to share your financial situation because that's the time where you really have to talk about how we're getting there as a couple. So the important thing is, some people have a hard time to share. It's because maybe they feel shamed about their spending habits, or maybe they feel very uncomfortable to share that the little of income that they're bringing. So it's very important for you to set a safe and non-judgmental environment for your partner to open up. If your partner is someone that has a hard time to open up a conversation related to finance. Once you and your partner talked about all the details, for example, income, debt, spending habit, fixed expenses, now it's time to talk about how you both want to contribute. For example, there are people combining everything, so which means that however much that they make, they put everything into the joint account and they don't really have a personal account. Everything that they spend, doesn't matter, it's for the house, it's for both of them, or it's for individual, they come out from one account. Also, there are people do percentage wise, so they do 50% 50%, which is very equal, which means that it doesn't really matter how much it's your income, you contribute 50% of your income towards the joint account. So which means if you make more, you contribute more. If you make less, you contribute less. The last contribution, it's like 50-50 expenses. So which means it also doesn't really matter how much you bring in. It's more about how much total that we're going to spend, and we split half on the total expenses. Just in case that you're interested, if you're not, you can fast forward. So me and my partner are doing 50-50 split on all the expenses. So which means that we do set a certain amount at the beginning of the month that we put into our joint account, and we'll use joint account for rent, groceries, and all the travel that we do together if we have leftover money, and in general just house stuff and stuff that we both use at the same time. But we also have a personal account. So the personal account is more like you can do whatever you want, which means that we don't have to communicate with each other regarding how much that we spend or what we want to spend on and things like that. Let's talk about money mindset. We all know when you're alone, it's easy. It's not a really big deal because people won't judge you or people won't have a say about how you're gonna spend your money or how you manage your money. But when you're in a relationship, you're no longer alone. It's very important for you to understand each other's money mindset as well as respecting each other's money mindset, because otherwise you can play the numbers however you want, income, expenses, saving, spending, and all those kind of things. It would be really hard for you guys to work together and creating a future. First, you should really try to understand each other's priority when it comes to money. For example, if one really values to travel, well, most likely they'll be motivated to save for traveling, which means they'll save really hard for 1 year. But then when the traveling season comes, when they want to go travel, their money most likely gonna be gone. But if one wants to save and investing and creating a comfortable lifestyle in the future, or even just retire early, it's going to be hard for both individuals to come on the same page. And that's when respecting the differences come in. Once the mindset is being shared, it's very important for you to respect your partner's financial values. And maybe some compromising, planning together to meet in the middle, to have agreement where it can both parties can be satisfied. It's not a bad idea to have regular check-ins, so you can both see if you are on the right track, maybe adjust the goals a little bit and analyzing your spending habit. This way, it can really help you guys to be on the same track and avoid miscommunication. Understanding that openly talk about money in your relationship and trying your best to find that agreement can really lead to a healthier relationship. It is a teamwork to find a balance to support both of your dreams and goals. Finally, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really hope this video can share a couple of insights on how and why you should start now to talk about money with your partner. If you're interested in more finance related video, please stay tuned for next Wednesday. And don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. Bye.